Welcome back to Homestead Corner. I'm Ginny, and today I have got a $25 budget prepper pantry stock up from the Dollar Tree. So today I ran into Dollar Tree to do my weekly prepper pantry stock up, and I gave myself a $40 budget, but the options were quite limited in the food section, and that is where I am focusing right now on food. We have a good supply of emergency supplies, but I want to make sure that I have as much food as possible in the pantry. So today I did $25. I wasn't able to do the 40 because there really wasn't that great of a selection of food. There are a lot of empty holes or things that we just were not looking for or don't buy for our pantry. So, but I was able to find a few things. So let's jump in and see what we got. So the first thing I grabbed was a pound of Himalayan salt. They had these back in stock, and I think this is an amazing deal for $1.25 for a pound of pink Himalayan salt. We use this all the time in our cooking and everything. But we keep a variety of different salts, but the pink Himalayan salt has been out of stock for a while. So I've been buying the sea salt and getting stocked up on that. And this is back, so I wanted to grab one more of those to add to our stock. Salt is one of those things that I don't think you can have too much of because it has so many different uses. And the next thing I grabbed were 2 of these Hungry Jack potatoes. These are wonderful for your regular hash browns, casseroles, whatever you want to do with them. You just cover them with water, open up the box, cover with water, let them sit for 10 minutes, and then cook just like you would any fresh hash browns. So those are wonderful in the pantry, and these ones do not have any oil in them. And I always look at the ingredients on the bottom. If they have oils and fats, they are not going to last as long in your pantry. Those fats will go rancid. But the ones without oils and fats are going to last for decades, literally. We repackage these because the paper package isn't quite airtight. If you squeeze it, a little bit of air comes out. So these do need to be repackaged, but wonderful for your long-term pantry. You can put them in Mylar, mason jars, however you like to seal things up. I haven't seen this in a while at Dollar Tree either, and I was happy to grab one of these. It's the yellow rice. We love this with like a canned ham and some veggies, or just as a side. There's lots and lots of ways you can make this. It's great with ham, it's great with chicken, all sorts of stuff. So these are great for $1.25. This, you can make a one-pot meal with this, and I love one-pot meals. Easy cleanup, easy cooking usually. And I grabbed one more package of the coconut flakes. We really like these, and we make quite a few different coconutty type holiday treats. So I wanted to get one more of these in the pantry, make sure all those little slots are full and packed. So we've got plenty of stuff in there, and we can make all of the things that we normally make, whether we're cooking on the wood stove or cooking on the electric stove or cooking outside on the fire. We can still make anything that we want to make. And then I grabbed a couple of spices. They had the Badia Sriracha salt. This stuff is really delicious. If you like a little spicy, this is wonderful to just add a little kick of flavor to your foods. We love to keep tons and tons of different spices in the house because you never know, and spices can be, especially things that you can't grow, they can be hard to get a hold of sometimes. I haven't seen these in a while either, but once in a while we see these Kinder seasonings, and these are about $5 at our local grocery store. So I'm always happy to grab these Kinder seasonings. This is a fajita blend. For $1.25, I cannot make a fajita mix this big. So I think this is a really good deal. We do make a lot of seasonings out of the individual seasonings, make our own blends on some things, but some of them like this is really affordable at $1.25. I would never pay $5 for it, but I definitely will pay $1.25. Let's see. I also grabbed a couple more packages of these cinnamon sticks. I think this is a super good deal. You don't get a ton, but they are so much cheaper than your local grocery store. So I just grab these and we keep them in mason jars. And so we have them on hand. Again, that holiday cooking, anything like that. I even use cinnamon sticks for some crafts, some of my winter crafts. So these are wonderful, and I really think they're a great deal compared to the amount you get at Walmart for $4. You don't get this much, and this is only $2.50. So that's how I look at it. And then I did grab a little extra beans this week because the variety was pretty low in the store. I grabbed a bag of the red kidney beans because we really love those for all sorts of stuff. I also grabbed 2 packages of the lentils because it gives you that protein as a bean, but it cooks in about 15-20 minutes, so fast and easy. And you could toss these right in with your rice for a complete protein, and you have got a meal all on its own in an emergency. Definitely. We love to keep lentils, and they can be seasoned any way you want to season them, really. You can, just like rice, they're pretty bland on their own. But if you add your even fajita seasoning to it, or a hamburger seasoning, or just some onion and butter and garlic, they're going to be delicious. And you can just mix them up so many different ways. Your seasoning is what is going to make that a great meal. And if you've got a little meat and some vegetables, I would toss it right in there and have like a little, I don't know, yummy bowl. And then I grabbed a package, not a pound, they're only 12 ounces, most of these, of the Great Northern beans. We like these. These are great for soups with hams and things like that. I love to chuck those in there. If you just soak your beans overnight, it really cuts down the cook time on them. Or when we can our beans, we do them we just rinse them real quick and cook them dry. We throw them in the jars dry, and they just blow right up in the jar while they're canning, and they're all cooked when you're done. And I love that. You've got quick, easy beans all canned up. And then I also grabbed 2 pounds of the black beans. I keep calling them pounds, but they're not. This is only a 12-ounce package. But the other stores are doing the same thing with the smaller packages. It's not just Dollar Tree. They're all doing it, so you really have to pay attention to what you're buying and what the prices are. But $1.25 for black beans is still a pretty good price, and just to get extra in the pantry. I love to make sure we have lots of beans and lentils. They are super good for us. And they got some more of the Jolly Time popcorn in. I love this stuff. We make our own popcorn at home, so we use quite a bit of this. And I think it's important to have this stored as well. This dried popcorn, if you run out of flour or wheat and you have nothing else for flour, you can make corn flour. Just send it through your grinder and you are ready to go. Your popcorn kernels are going to make beautiful flour. And when they get really old, they're not great for popping, but they are still wonderful for flour, and they're going to last a super long time. Just, again, repackaging these for the pantry for long-term storage. Let's see. We're getting down there. And then they did have some of the Texas style cornbread. We really like this one. I like it better than the Jiffy. It's about the size of 2 Jiffy boxes. So $1.25 really isn't a bad price for this. If you normally use 2 packages of Jiffy at a time anyway, this is a great deal. And I think it tastes quite a bit better than the Jiffy, honestly. We like to dress it up a little either way, and it's delicious. And the last thing I got was 2 more pounds of the oats. I found these like last week, I think, and I was really happy they got some more in. Last week they only had 2 bags, and this week they only had 2 bags. So I just got what I could get. And when I see more of these, I will definitely grab more. These are delicious. We used them to make some bread with, and it came out really great, and the oatmeal's perfect in it. So I really like it. It's non-GMO and no preservatives. It's just oats, and I like that. And it's grown here in the US. So I grabbed 2 of those because I love oats. And that's it for my $25 haul. Unfortunately, it's not that big this week, and I was hoping to get a little bit more, but things were pretty picked over and there wasn't a whole lot of stuff in there. So I got what I could get, and I'll just take that extra $15 and tuck it away for next time or another place wherever I'm able to find a deal to stock up on. I would love to hear how your Dollar Trees are doing. Are they picked over? Are they full? I mean, the craft section and Christmas sections were loaded, but the food section was definitely quite picked over and limited for what we could find. So I'd love to hear what you're seeing in your areas, and put it down below, or if there's anything new that people should be looking for at Dollar Tree, put that in the comments as well. It can be really helpful for people, and they may find their new favorite. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!